So the children learn to use working memory in interesting ways. And this idea of mental flexibility, to be able to pull your thinking from many different experiences and apply it to a particular problem. That is something that is not particularly valued in school, but I promise you in life, in terms of problem solving, it's crucial. It has to do with creativity, the ability to take learning from different situations. And we pull on that all the time with the children because experiential learning is key to developing deep learning. You only have deep learning when you engage cognition and emotion together. And the minute you're working in the context of this living relationship with this baby, you are dealing in that powerful, deep realm of learning. Decision making, it's too late to talk to children when they're teenagers about making good decisions. Well, I shouldn't say that, it's never too late. But it's more effective to talk to children when they're young and to ask them questions that don't have huge impact. For instance, we say to children, what do you think would be the best way to diaper a baby? Well, the earth isn't going to come to a grinding halt on the basis of that question. But what we do is we ask children to work together in small groups and to build consensus. Come up with one answer. So for 4 or 5 children to discuss what they think is the best way to diaper a baby, it means they have their own opinion, but they have to listen to everybody to see how they are going to take all those ideas and add theirs to it to see what is the best solution. So some children will say, depending on the age where we ask this question, some children will say it's bad for the environment to have plastic diapers. Some children will say, yes, that's true, but you're wasting water and electricity if you wash the diapers. And you're putting soap into the environment, and that's bad. And some will say, well, if you get in your car and you drive to the store to buy the diapers, you're polluting the environment by driving to the store. And then someone else will say, they'll go on and on and on. It becomes a broader discussion about the environment. And then they talk about the comfort of the baby. Well, what feels more comfortable to the baby? And then they'll talk about, this is empathic thinking. Then they'll talk about what's more convenient for the mother. Is it more convenient to have the disposable diaper? So they think about all of this and they discuss it, and each group comes up with their own answer. Helping children come to consensus gives them an example of problem solving in something that doesn't matter really. But if we don't have practice in thinking in different ways and in understanding others and in really taking seriously another person's perspective and adjusting your own, that means we are likely to have children who will be open in their thinking, who won't have closed minds, who will understand that we are living in an increasingly changing world, and the only thing you can count on is change. So it may look like we're talking about diapers, but we're really talking about tomorrow. So actually, this last slide about empathic concern, Sarah Conrath is a professor at University of Michigan. And Sarah came up with a study 2 years ago where she did a mega-analysis of many research papers looking at American university students from 1979 up to 2 years ago. And she had a dramatic discovery. She found that there was a very steady decline in empathy. And her paper created a storm of media attention. She found that perspective-taking capacities had declined more than 30%, and empathic concern almost 40%. Now that is the United States. It doesn't mean it's everywhere. Certainly cultures vary greatly. But that is something to pay attention to. There are many books that are currently written on empathy deficit. And I had an interview just before our discussion tonight, and that issue came up. And why is that the case? And I don't think any of us know. Revisionist history is always interesting. But I really think that the face-to-face time we have in real relationships is precious. And children lead such hurried lives. University children are just older children. That we must be mindful in the world about how much person-to-person time our children get. Because it's only in lived experiences, not in screen experiences. And I'm not anti-technology. But the time that young people spend with screens instead of with interaction, that's real, I think is worrisome. Now, have we got time for the quick video? What time? Have we got time for that? Okay, there's a 2-minute video that I just want to show you, and then we're going to take a break and we'll have questions afterwards, to show you how the dynamic of Roots of Empathy works. The baby and the parent really is a lever to getting to the child. This is an issue where we only ask questions, no telling, no yelling, just questions. And where we never praise the children. There you go. This is the instructor.
What does that sound like? What's the sound?
And the mommy is Japanese.
I want this toy. So she's saying she wants this toy, but what little sound she's making. Let's put this out there. Let's see what happens. Okay, now is this, do you think she'll be able to get this?
Understanding the baby's intention.
You like to watch her? Now what is she going to do? See if she keeps trying. What happened? Can I pick you up? Do you need help? Can I pick you up? Did she get upset when she tipped over? No.
Her feelings.
Is she easily frustrated? No, she's not. Let's try and put her back. Put her back a little bit closer again. This is the key. Good. She's ready to do something else. Let's see if she tries again. You can try again? What do you think? You think she wants to try? No. Do you think she wants to try again? See, look at her body's reaching. Let's try and see what happens.
See how the boys are engaged?
Does anybody remember when she was learning to roll over? Look, she kept trying. Should we try to make a little closer?
Boys and girls, when Stefano
That's
came
okay.
around to say hello to you today,
She turned to her mommy. This is the good attachment relationship. She's saying, Mommy, am I okay or should I be upset? And Mommy says, you're okay. So let's have a break and I look forward to your questions.